Good morning, everybody, from beautiful Christchurch. We had a good night, and now it's some cooking action. Nathan, what are you doing here?
Making some wax.
That's for our lunch, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And Chef Justin?
Making mushrooms for our breakfast.
Woo-hoo. Mushrooms for our breakfast. Excellent.
Yummy breakfast, boys. Thank you, Justin.
Namaste.
Namaste. Beautiful eggs and toast and mushrooms. Yeah.
Good morning, Christchurch. What a beautiful morning we have here. This was our beautiful accommodation. A nice 2-bedroom house with all the amenities and everything else. We really enjoyed staying here. And what I love about Christchurch, it's a garden city. Look at this. In the middle of right here, we have flowers, like nice proper flowers in the middle of winter in New Zealand. All right, here we go. Next stop, Dunedin. After a few little local stops and everything else, the driver is really crazy today, but I know he probably didn't have his coffee or something. All right, here we go again on the way from Christchurch to Dunedin.
On the road again.
On the road again. Beautiful sunny day. Well-rested, well-fed. Everything is good.
Killing rabbits with my friend.
So Nathan is driving again. He loves that. Except for when there's traffic. Hi, Mom! Justin, how's it there in the back?
Going great, thank you very much.
Oamaru is known as a steampunk capital of New Zealand, partially because of this collection of this dilapidated old railroad equipment. But we are going to see the actual steampunk headquarters a little bit later. Look how cool is this? Like, what happened with this one? Was it like sunk in a sea for 60 years?
A fairly common practice was for them to be put in like river banks, to stabilise river banks, so they put old locomotives next to the river bank. So that would have been used as like seawall protection.
Look at this old bridge. It's a railroad bridge. I mean, is it like, it looks a bit wonky.
Yeah, well, I don't think they put trains over it anymore. But the railway station is down that way, maybe 200 or 300 metres. And down there is the port area, if you can call it that.
I am in Oamaru, New Zealand, in the South Island, at the steampunk headquarters, which is this interesting building here, which has all sorts of weird stuff all over the place. With steampunk related. There's a museum inside as well, and a yard full of old weird stuff. This looks something like in Lithuania or something. A bit old and derelict, but still has a charm. Where are all the people? It's a Saturday midday. Not a lot of things happening. There are cars though. Look what I found here in Oamaru. It's a penguin. It's a real penguin. We're at the Friendly Bay in Oamaru. Lots of friendly locals here gave us all sorts of advice to go see penguins and seals, and it is really nice in here. And there is a statue of a penguin right there. We obviously took a picture. This hill, Oamaru, 13,000 people, but exceeded my expectations at least. Full of white stone buildings, steampunk capital of New Zealand, beautiful old derelict quarry and stuff, the little toy choo-choo train, and seals and penguins. I saw a penguin. I don't think you're thinking it was a gannet, but you know,
It was a shame.
it's hard to say. You know, I want to believe that I saw a penguin. We saw a penguin statue carved out of the Oamaru white stone, and that proves the point that they have heaps of penguins. What do you think?
I buy into it a certain amount. In this day and age, you can choose what you wish to believe. You can be who you want to be. So if that statue penguin wants to be a penguin, it is a penguin.
Now we're going to see world famous Moiraki boulders. Probably another 40 minutes or so, maybe an hour. A spectacular and uncomprehendable type of rock formation, obviously made by aliens. I mean, when you see them, you give me an explanation. So that's what they're up to. Alright, we are in the beautiful South Otago, and we are going to see the world famous Moiraki boulders.
World famous. I didn't know about them until this road trip.
Well, some people just don't read stuff. What do you want to say?
Hi, Mom!
Nathan is famous too. So these are the world famous Moiraki boulders. This is what they look like when they cracked. What do you think, Justin?
I'm confused.
You're confused?
Yeah.
Why are you confused?
What's the story behind these? I don't get it. Like,
Well, there are two
how are they
explanations.
formed? Yeah.
One is the Godzilla fish eggs, and the other one is alien poop. I mean,
I don't know which one I'd prefer.
you tell me anything else that you can think of.
I don't know. I mean, they must be made, right?
They're not made. They're natural. Welcome from Dunedin. Apparently, this is the most photographed building in New Zealand. The train station. Dunedin train station. Really pretty. Where can you go from Dunedin train station? Can I buy a ticket and go to Invercargill? Can I go to Auckland? Where can I go from this train station? Nowhere?
Actually, there's a local operation run by the council, and they used to go up to Middlemarch, inland, central Otago, but they just recently shut it down.
Because
of lack of tourism.
no one ever heard of Middlemarch.
Yeah, it's a very spectacular country though. It's very cool.
Middlemarch apparently is a real thing.
Yep. So that's the old Dunedin Railway carriages down there.
Really?
There's yellow things. Oh, beautiful.
Cool. Look at this pretty train station. Nice group of Russian students there, isn't that nice? And a beautiful indoors. Train station the way they used to be. with a little ticket booth. No one really does anything right here, right now. Look at this. Dunedin train station has an art gallery. Quite cool. How cool is that? Pictures and everything. Cute. You know, not massive. Not Tretikovsky gallery, but it's good to have things of culture and things like this. Here are some old cute trains. They used to carry tourists across, but not anymore. We don't have any tourists in New Zealand. We only have locals. Here we have a couple of locals admiring the big choo-choo train in the glass box. Must be so delicate that they have to put it under glass. Dunedin is kind of a cool place. Look at this. This looks like Europe with some kind of a dude on a statue and more interesting buildings, and like everything else looks quite interesting. And of course, the statue in Dunedin is to Robert Burns, as Scottish as it can be. Look at this. This is our final stay in Dunedin. Final stay of the epic journey to Invercargill. Let's check it out. Looks cute. Oh, a kitchen with a fridge and a washing machine. And what else do we have here? Beautiful living room and a dining room. What do you think? Awesome, eh? What's upstairs? Let's check what do we have here? What do we have here? A closet? Cupboard? And what do we have here? Oh, this is the entrance. And the bathroom. I'm gonna run upstairs.
Nice. Oh, bunk bed and Alexander, we're not sharing everything. I mean, we could.
Wow, this is beautiful. And what do we have here? Not sharing the room? Oh, a bunk and another one. Oh, I think this is awesome. Let's check out the view. Look at the view. Beautiful.
Cut my hair.
Yeah,
Now we are in Dunedin. This is the world famous Baldwin Street, which is the steepest street. But you know you cannot see it in here. I told you, down there was much better from a cinematographic point of view.
yeah, we'll go back there then.
Okay, you start walking that way. We'll
We'll do some time-lapse photography.
We'll see in the top. I know it's a little bit hard to see, but it is steep indeed. Look at this. That's steep. Okay. No rush, no rush. We just we're just gonna take our time. All right, this was the top of the Baldwin Street, the steepest street in the world. Nathan is doing pretty good.
Hi. Hi, Mum.
Justin is always good. So what else do we have here? There's some kind of a mural. What do they say? It's 350 meters long, and the slope was about, I don't understand this.
1 to 2.86.
What does
Or
it mean?
19 degrees, I believe.
19 degrees. Felt like 49 to me. So apparently some irresponsible youngsters decided to ride down on a wheelie bean, and obviously that's a disastrous decision. Only can be made by somebody with a clearly absent frontal lobe. But it gives us a nice view of town. I love the flowers in winter in New Zealand. That'll build some stamina. Okay, last night of our epic journey, the great Invercargill journey. So we decided to treat ourselves with a nice dinner at the Italian place. Lovely, fireplace somewhere there. Everything was fully booked. So we just need to figure out what kind of a food we want to eat here. La pasta. Pasta verde. Good morning from Dunedin. We had a beautiful night, and now it's barely 7 o'clock in the morning, and we are on our way to Invercargill, only 2.5 hours from here.
Justin's no longer with us.
Nah, he's there. He's feeding the hungry beast. The chariot is hungry. What does your horse like to eat?
91 unleaded.
91 unleaded. What a good horsey.
That's not water. That's funny.
Breakfast time. What are you having here?
Steak and egg.
Steak and egg at Subway. They do have breakfast niggas.
Good. Better than being denied.
Subway breakfast.
Yum.
Always good. You had your breakfast before, right?
I did. I was smart like that.
Pretty good. And here we go in Invercargill. Beautiful sunny day, nice farmhouse. Finally made it. What do you think about the place?
I love it. I've already had a walk around. It's good.
Is this better than you expected?
It'll do.
It'll do?
It's exactly what I expected because I already heard all the great comments before I got here over the last few days. So yeah, definitely would do it again. Road trip and stay in here.
Yeah, exactly. What do you think, mate?
Run.
Run?
Just run.
Wait. We're gonna have some pies first. And then we'll run. Yeah. We're gonna have some pies and then we off to the airport. Beautiful place here. Lots of green stuff, cows and sheep, and quiet, peaceful, beautiful.
So, this is the first time that Alexander has done anything the whole trip. Normally he's behind the camera doing nothing. This is just a staged sequence of events here.
I am working. I'm helping. What are you eating?
Lamb and kumara pie from Fat Bastard's Pie.
A Fat Bastard's Pie. Are they good?
Substantial.
Yeah, you.
Good flavour. Good size.
Nice pastry.
Good people.
Okay. Every journey comes to an end. This is Invercargill Airport, and we're going to fly back to Auckland. Auckland is horribly nice. I love it. Invercargill delivered on the promise. Rainy, gloomy, cold, flat, beautiful.
But we love it.
We love it. We'll be back. Big lines here in Invercargill Airport, which is understandably people want to leave.